Omni has brought us to Disneyland.
Oh, thank you,
Right.
Omni. Thank you. All right, let's go.
The Omni's giving us a red light.
A red light?
It says October 27th, 2022.
That's today. Wait a minute, wait a
What
minute.
happened this time?
1961, October. I know what it is. It's
Jeffrey,
Twistables.
Carla, calm down.
It's Twistables.
Twistables?
Twistables. We've got to go find something about the Twistables. I know that's got to be it. That's when they came out.
Okay, we're gonna have to find a cave.
Tom Sawyer's Island.
Tom Sawyer's Island it is.
Let's go.
I love that we are in Disneyland.
It is very exciting.
Please tell me that we can go on the canoes.
Well, if we have time, Carla. History needs us.
Oh, I know. Well, since we've already been to the Marx factory. Oh, hey guys.
Hey, thanks for joining us.
Since we've already been to the Marx factory, do you think that we should share that little piece of history with everybody first before we talk about Twistables?
That's probably a good idea.
Let's do it.
Let's go. The Marx Toy Company was founded in 1919 by Louis Marx and his brother David. In the beginning, they focused on making tin toys and yo-yos. Marx Toys was one of the few companies whose revenues grew during the Great Depression, allowing them to purchase 3 large manufacturing factories in the 1930s. The first in Erie, Pennsylvania, focused on manufacturing tin toy wind-ups. The second in Girard, Pennsylvania, manufactured toy trains, while the third in Glendale, West Virginia, focused on large toy vehicles and ride-on toys. During World War II, Louis Marx offered the use of their factories for the war effort, producing ammunition and bombs. In the late 40s, after the war, Marx began making plastic toys, and throughout the 1950s and 60s, focused on manufacturing playsets for TV westerns like Gunsmoke, Fort Apache, The Rifleman, Lone Ranger, Zorro, and Davy Crockett, which both cemented their partnership with Disney. The 1960s ushered in the space race craze, so Marx began producing tin toy rockets and the popular Rock'em Sock'em robots. The most popular item Marx ever produced was the Big Wheel in 1969. By 1972, Louis Marx wanted to retire, but none of his family wanted to continue in the toy business. He sold Marx Toys to Quaker Oats in 1972, but through gross mismanagement, what was once Marx Toys was bankrupt by 1980. It looks like history wants us to talk about Twistables.
Okay, what do you want to know?
What year were they released?
Twistables were released in 1961. They are commonly sometimes misreferred to as a bendy or even as a twist toy instead of their proper name, which is the Twistable.
And so how many were actually released in the line?
So the Disney line had 12 characters that were released. Some of the characters had different variations. The Babes in Toyland Soldier had 3 different variations. One that came with no accessories, one that came with a trumpet, one that came with a rifle. Most of our other characters, though, all came with a standard set of accessories.
So what, how were these released package-wise?
So there was 3 main packagings. There was the baggie with header card. There was the single window box. And then you had your deluxe gift sets that had 3 characters packaged together.
And it looks like they all have like cloth clothing, soft goods clothing.
They do. They're all nice soft goods clothing. They have different things like Rare Fox. He has a yarn tail for his hair. Ludwig has some accessories like his spectacles and a book. Jiminy Cricket comes with his little umbrella from the movie. So yeah, nice little toys, really nice detail. Just like everything with Marx, just like the Disneykins and the Disneykins, they're hand painted. So a lot of detail goes into these figures.
And then tell me about, this is a store display?
This is super rare store display. They were really interesting the way that they did this store display. Not like your standard cardboard, that you would see on a lot of things. This was a wooden display. Each of these stands can pivot, so you can choose to have them displayed in any way. And then you had a header card that fit into the top here. So it was a really unique display, really caught your eye. The Twistables line was one of those that did pretty well. You had other corporations like Ideal, who eventually, towards the end of the line, started copying Marx. They did properties from Hanna-Barbera. So you'll see the Flintstones and Magilla Gorilla in what they called the Twist and Pose figures.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
The Omni's red light is blinking slower.
We're getting there?
Might be getting there.
Awesome.
Anything else you'd like to say before we wrap up here?
Well, I just gotta say, I really think this is a fun, interesting line. I love how you can just kind of play with them, move them into a lot of different positions. Again, the Marx Company was real big on imagination play value, so kids could do a lot of things with these, and I just think they're really cute. I like them.
Cool. Great.
Oh, we made it out. Oh, goodness. We made it.
Yeah. Look, we got a green light.
Green light. Oh, but I wanted to stay in Disneyland a little bit longer.
All right, let's go. Kidding me.
Really? Okay, can we not do that again? Thank you. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
Don't forget to like us and pound that subscribe button. See you next time.
We'll see you next time.